So, as everybody know, man, Young Dolph brother, not Young Dolph, pardon me. Yo Gotti brother, Big Jook, was taken away from here today in Memphis, leaving the restaurant. And the part that's even more messed up is he had, he was attending a family funeral. So, I guess, the repast that everybody have, man, it was at a restaurant. So my thing is, what do these rappers and celebrities, what do y'all be thinking? How is it that allegedly, y'all's responsible for Dolph being unalive, but you still running around Memphis after all of these people done been unalive behind this whole thing. And you still running around Memphis like you can't be touched. That's what I don't understand. Like, what's wrong with them? Y'all acting like y'all not real street dudes. When it's beef like that, ain't no being seen in public. You got to lay low. You should have thought about that before you want to be pow, pow, pow all through the city. You should have thought about that before you want to take family members away from here that means so much to them. You're not afforded the luxury to be out here chilling like you're a regular civilian. Yeah, I know you don't wanna be ducking and hiding, and I know you wanna live your life, but man, what? How is your brother worth millions and you ain't got security? You telling me y'all supposed to be OGs in this and y'all don't know how to move? You telling me y'all OGs in this, street cats, and y'all don't know how to move? I find that hard. Like, I don't know what's going on. Now, this the thing, man. Memphis is turning into Chicago. Straight up. Memphis is a war zone. And for the life of me, I can't understand how is so much killing being allowed. You telling me y'all allowing all this killing to go on in Memphis, Chicago, and play in urban neighborhoods like that, but you telling me y'all sit up there and do a RICO for Young Thug? It gotta be a bigger play going on. You telling me it's more important to do a RICO for Young Thug and YSL than to go out here to Memphis and shut that down, than to go out here to Chicago while all these black boys and girls dying. Literally over nothing. In today's time right now, I have not seen more killing going on for nothing. I've never seen this much killing going on for nothing, literally. Literally killing out of boredom. I've never seen this many people with money be so fast to leave this earth. And nobody is gonna win. Nobody's winning. What y'all gonna do? Dolph gone. What y'all gonna do? Keep doing this until Yo Gotti gone? Cause I don't think he gonna be moving like that. Y'all just gonna keep spinning and spinning until ain't nobody to spin on. Y'all gonna find somebody to spin on. Y'all gonna spin on the nephews, the nieces. What's next? Spinning on the mamas? Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, it's evil in the air. It feels different outside. It feels different outside. It is so much evil outside. You can feel it. You can feel it in your spirit that something's going on. Something's about to happen. It ain't gonna stop, man. It ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it stopping until Allah come and stop it. But man, it's crazy out here. It's getting wicked out here. It's getting wicked out here, man. So now that family that just was mourning a family member is mourning another family member on the same day. Can you fathom that? Can you fathom how many people are going to be affected and generations that's going to be affected from one person's death, man? I ain't gonna lie, man. Maybe I just ain't been checking for it, man. But I don't ever remember hearing Memphis be this bad, man. Dolph was a bad boy. I ain't lying. Cause it's a lot going on. And I can just imagine, man, when Pooh Shiesty come home, man, it's like people are gonna be forced to pick a side. You forced to pick a side. People who ain't choosing sides is dying. Understand that. People who aren't choosing sides are dying. I don't understand why Gotti has his brother in Memphis with no security. Allegedly, there was another person with him. I don't know if he passed away or not, but man, one person ain't enough. Do you see the type of machinery boys is carrying these days? Boys is carrying Dracos, ARs. Like, one person covering you ain't enough, man. You need a team. And I don't understand why these black boys ain't moving like the president with all his money. Why? Why are you even in Memphis? You know it's hot for you. You know it's hot for you and your people. Why are you in Memphis, dog? You beefing. You can't afford. You cannot afford to live like you are a citizen. It's your own doing. You can't go back to, you can't turn the streets off and on. Who you think you is? When you unalive a man, that man people is on you forever. So why are you moving sloppy? You moving like, yeah, nobody better not touch me. The nerve of you. I think that was negligence on Gotti's end, man. You don't have your brother out there like that, man. If you care about your brother like that, man, and that's your only brother, man, you would do anything. Bulletproof trucks, armed guards. Look, and that's another thing. Enough of the homeboy security. Enough of the homeboy security, because for one, you can't trust them. All it takes is for somebody to give them a bigger bag. That's all it takes. No, he won't thinking, James. No, he won't thinking. He was thinking that ain't nobody gonna dare. It's daylight, ain't nobody gonna dare touch me. But man, nowadays, man, it getting brazen and bold. They spinning and broad. I remember coming up, man. Getting into it in broad daylight was a no-go. It was few and far between when something happened to somebody in broad daylight. Now, it's regular. I remember dudes knew better than to do anything in certain areas, in certain high traffic areas. Now, this is Mozzie got shot. BWA, Kevin Gates' homeboy, got unalived. The next block from a precinct, police precinct. KTS Dre, KTS Vaughn, brother, unalive, leaving the jailhouse, getting out on bond. Unalived them less than a block away. Ain't no way I'ma have money. And I'm a street dude, and I know I got beef going on. And I ain't gonna be moving like the president. If I ain't moving like the president, I ain't going. Well, who you trying to prove something to? You better be trying to prove something to your kids. You better be trying to prove something to your mama. I'm starting to think these dudes ain't got nothing to live for, man. I'm starting to think these dudes tired. I'm starting to think a lot of these dudes are tired of living, man. And they just want to go. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's so much death. It's so much death in the air. You can smell it. You can feel it. I ain't playing, man. Like, I feel the evilness in the air, man. I feel it. The days don't even feel right no more. I don't know what's going on, man, but this whole world done took a turn for the worse, man. I've never seen it like this. I'm 37 years old, and I've never seen or felt this feeling about life ever before. So, man, let me tell y'all something, man. Anybody watch, man, any dudes in the streets, man, listen, man, get your money. I can't knock y'all hustle. Get your money, man. Get your money and chill. Get you a gal. Chill. Lead a crowd at home. Cause guess what? The crowd, your crowd be hating on you. The homeboys you with be hating on you. They'll love to get you in something and make you have to ride. Make you feel like you gotta ride. They'll love to. Trust me. Trust me. It's miserable dudes that ain't got nothing going on. That'll keep something going around you. That'll start some stuff around you just because you with them. Just to knock you off your pivot. Just to stop you from doing what you doing. Just to put you in a messed up situation so they can have something to say. So they can say you ain't right. So they can have a reason to be mad at you. Because their life ain't going how it's supposed to go. Stop letting people trick y'all off the streets. Stop letting people trick y'all off this, out of this lifetime. What all this about? You ain't no way, man, all this about a woman, dog. Ain't no way all this about words, dog. No lie, man. Growing up, I used to feel like, I literally grew up feeling like, all right, if somebody disrespect me, I gotta do something, or I'm a punk. If somebody say something to me, I gotta do something, or I'm a punk. That's what your environment teach you as a black man. Your environment teach you, if somebody call you the B word, you gotta do something. You basically gotta unalive them. Who came up with this? With that way of thinking, dog, we bound to lose. Literally, we bound to lose. The hood teach you, you can't let nobody cuss at you, yell at you, call you a B word. Or they gotta go. Man, I'm not unaliving nobody because they call me a word. Come on, man. Like, that don't even make sense when you stop to think about it. They are telling you, you got to unalive somebody because they called you a word. Let that sink in for a second. So now, you got to unalive somebody. So now your life over. It's over. And trust me, ain't nobody gonna care. They only gonna care if you don't do nothing. That's the crazy part. If you do something to somebody who disrespects you, they not gonna care. But as soon as you don't do nothing, everybody care. Everybody got something to say. And truth is, they wouldn't do nothing either. They wouldn't do nothing either. I believe, man, a lot of these people was thrown into this beef, man. Was forced to be in this beef. Was forced to be in this beef. I ain't lying. Memphis not the same. I learned long time ago. There are no friends or homeboys. I move quietly and one deep nowadays. Hickory Hill is not the same when the mall went down. Man, I'm telling you, man, that's the best way to move. I ain't gonna lie, man, I always keep me a woman. Always. Growing up, everything. And guess what? That helped me stay out of trouble. I dodged so much stuff that my peers didn't dodge. My peers went through so much stuff that I ain't have to go through because I wasn't around all the time. I always had me something to do. My woman always kept me around her doing fun stuff. Going out of town. Man, half the dudes I grew up with, dog, never been out of town. I had this one best friend, right? Every time I would go out of town, man, I would be, bro, come on, bro, go out of town with me, dog. Come on, dog. Nah, man, I'm good, bro. Yeah, I might go. What else you doing? What you missing? What are you missing? I used to try to tell him, bro, why you got the money now? Get your license, bro. You keep getting pulled over, catching driving charges. You get, if you get, you grinding, if you get pulled over, they're allowed to search your car. Go ahead, get you a license while you got the money, dog. You know that man 35 and still don't got a license. And I was telling him this at 22. That man still never had a license. How you 35 and never had a license and you was grinding and making money? But I done seen you buy lean, spend whatever on lean. I done seen you buy rental cars, spend thousands on a rental car just to keep up. That man literally was spending $1,200 on a rental car a week. I'm like, bro, why you don't just buy you a little car? Who name I'ma put it in? Get you a license, dude. But see, I was always that one, you know, who actually used his brain. I was always the one who used his brain. And that made my peers feel like, oh, he think he all that. He think he know everything. I just ain't dumb. Ain't nothing cool about going to jail for driving charges, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing 2-3 years for driving? Because you don't want to get you a license. Bruh, them folks wasn't beefing. Them Dolph homeboys killed them. Yeah, I mean, allegedly. But that's what I'm saying, man. That beef is so stupid. What are they beefing about? Do anybody know why they really beefing? Do anybody know why they really beefing? Allegedly, this over, you know, Dolph messing with Yo Gotti baby mama. But I don't think so, bro. I really don't think that's why them folks beefing like that. Ain't no way it's that serious. Ain't no way it's that serious. I think they're beefing over the disrespect. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I think that's like the East Coast, West Coast beef. Everybody thought it was beef, but they were seeing each other. They was running into each other. It was entertainment. I think it's something that has to do with the two crews, with the crews behind the scene. That's what I think. That me personally. I think it has something to do with somebody in their crew did something to the other crew. And it just spilled over to the main artist, man. But it's just so trash to see rappers actually beefing to the point where they unaliving each other. Like, it's weird to me. Bro, y'all rich. Who get rich and want to commit murders? Like, who get rich and want to commit murders, dog? That don't make sense to me. There's no way I'm going to get rich. I'm going to make it out the hood, only to go back to the hood and potentially be locked away forever. Or worse, unalived. Where's the thought process in that? Most street dudes I know, they want to get out. They don't want to get out and come back in. They want to get out permanently. Let me see. That's what the people's saying. So a lot could be covered up. Man, listen. Who knows, bro? Who knows? But all I'm saying is, dog, Memphis. And then why does it take law enforcement so long to come in? Where they got social media departments where they sit and look at social medias all day. You telling me they couldn't get a handle on this before it got this bad? You telling me they ain't watching this and they couldn't get a handle on this before it went this bad? No, they sitting back letting it happen, man. Sitting back letting it happen. And guess what? I'm gonna be honest with you. If Gotti not gonna get caught. It's just not happening. That man, he too smart. He's gonna have top-notch security at all times because he got the money to do it. He don't let it, and I don't see him letting his ego get the best of him. No lie, out of all the diss songs and all that, I've never heard Gotti say nothing bad about that man. Never. Never. I've never heard Gotti say nothing bad about Dolph. It's almost like Dolph was trying to bait him into beefing publicly. You know what I'm saying? And Gotti wouldn't take the bait. He played the boss move. He played the boss role. He wouldn't take the bait. Even if he was beefing with him, Gotti wouldn't let it show. Gotti would not let it show for nothing. He ain't badmouth him not one time. You know what I'm saying? So when you go campaigning, you get elected, man. I hate to say it. And Jook was wrong. Jook was wrong, man, for running around in Memphis acting like he ain't Yo Gotti brother. Jook was wrong for running around in Memphis without a security detail. Ain't no way my brother gonna be a multimillionaire and I'm gonna have homeboy security. Ain't no way, dog. Security don't make you a punk, it make you smart. You can taunt your enemies with the right proper security. Most of your homeboys ain't built for it. Ain't built for them let-offs. They ain't built for it. They're gonna scatter. They don't know what to do. They not tactical. Look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent got homeboys. Oh, but you best believe he got them ninjas. I'm sure Diddy can have whoever. Oh, but he got them ninjas. Real bosses don't play around, man. Real bosses ain't gonna give you the chance. Even look at NBA Youngboy. Every time you see that man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta smarten up, man. The hood got us tricked, dog. Guys robbed him, so of course they're gonna blame Gotti. Guys robbed who? Answer this, leave it alone. Why was the cookie shop constantly getting broken into? Man, they was working together. They was working together. And you ain't gonna tell me they won't. You ain't gonna tell me they won't. Allegedly, Dolph was somebody. Allegedly, Dolph was really somebody in them streets. Like, allegedly, Dolph was feeding a lot of people, running up them racks with them cookies. Straight up, running up them racks with that za. Getting it mailed in. Which at the same time, I don't understand. Like, man, you getting money. You independent. You making most of your money. Well, why are you dealing in weed? You got the money to open you up a dispensary. Why are you playing around in Memphis streets? Why? Why? Who robbed them? What you mean they robbed them? What you mean, Akita's cookies? And it's another thing. After the attempts on Dolph's life, oh, I'm wrong. You see, Gotti played that thing like a boss. Cause ain't no evidence on the internet that Gotti beefing with him, right? Ain't no evidence on the internet that Gotti is beefing with Dolph. But the first time they got near each other, remember? I think out in LA, and Dolph got shot. Dolph got shot. That's how a real street cat do it. That's how a real boss do it. He ain't leaving no trail for the internet. That's how grown men take care of business. They ain't gonna let you know, hey, yeah, I'm beefing with him. When I see him, I'm gonna do this to him. Why would you put the people in your business? And that's what a lot of these rappers be doing too. They be putting the people in the business too. And you know, it it's simple to me, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Tons coming in through the cookie shop. I believe it. Ain't no way he just stopping there for a dozen of cookies every time he come home. But the other thing is, why they didn't go in that cookie shop and take nothing when he was unalived? They ain't take his jewelry. They ain't do none of that. They wanted him. That's how you know when it's personal. When they don't take nothing. They take your life. And that's good enough for them. But yeah, Dolph got hit, I think, in the arm when him and Gotti was in the same vicinity. They had an altercation in LA years back. The first 2 times they didn't get that much. The 3 times they got 2 tons out there. Dolph was up there trying to get the tape. Oh, that makes sense. But this is my thing. You worth all that money, you getting tons in. Why the homeboy security? Why not real security? That's a guarantee. That's almost a guarantee that ain't nobody about to come and play with you. Because that's basically like police being with you. Oh, I guess people too real, too hood, too real to have security. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We set up to fail, man. We set up to fail. We set up to die. We set up to struggle. Like, we set up, man. It's almost no win. It's no win in the streets. I'm trying to tell you. 2 days before he got killed. You know, it's sad, man. It's sad. I don't understand how all the stuff going on in Chicago and Memphis, y'all focusing on Young Thug. Y'all focusing on a rapper. Thug ain't out here spraying nobody and they know it. Y'all really ain't trying to stop the killing. Y'all really ain't trying to catch the bad guys. Y'all not. Anthony Lee, yeah, it's crazy. Y'all ain't trying to catch the bad guys, man. Y'all want publicity. That's it. Because, man, it been so much killing it. How is it? It could be 100 shootings over a weekend. And don't nobody get locked up. How? How can it be 100 shootings, 4 kids get killed, and nobody get locked up? How is it you got all these high-profile rappers getting killed in Memphis and nobody getting locked up? Come on, man, smarten up, man. These people allowing this to go on. They got to get the population down. It's too many of us, they say. Too many of us, they say. We already, like, I feel like they trying to kill us off. We already the minority. Spanish people passed us. White people passed us. But they still allowing us to kill each other. Because they don't want us on the earth at all. They don't want us here. And man, the quicker we see that, man, the safer we'll be and the better we'll treat each other, dog. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I know some of us garbage people. I know some of us messed up people. But it come from our conditions, man. I don't believe nobody is born a messed up person, man. It come from our conditions. We literally sitting here each and every day trying to scrape and scratch to survive, dog. To get the scraps. We literally trying to get the scraps, dog. And we fighting each other over them scraps. We ain't trying to build up. It's almost like we forgot how to build up a community. And we some of the most community-orientated people. But somewhere along the line, they got us to hate each other. And we know what they doing. And we so messed up, we still keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying, man? I ain't gonna lie, man. It's sick, man. It's sad because none of them, nobody winning. Dolph ain't winning. Dolph family ain't winning. You think that man, baby mama, is winning? You think she happy all these people getting killed because of him? You know that's like blood being on her hands. You think she happy? You think she sleep good at night? You think she feels safe with her and her kids? That all these people getting killed. See, the people doing the killing ain't thinking about them babies. The people doing the killing ain't thinking about Dolph girl or his wife. He ain't thinking about Dolph mama. They ain't thinking about that. They ain't thinking about now them people can't be out in public. Now them people gotta have security and watch where they go. But thinking they smart. Like, man, wake up, man.